Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Funhouse. I am still in the process of cleaning up my workshop, and I try not to take on any projects while I'm cleaning my workshop, but sometimes projects help you clean your workshop. And I have to roll this welder in and out of here every day to make room to work. And she needs a little love. It's been a reliable, dependable machine. I love it. It's got the ka-chunk switches and the nice dial. No electronics to malfunction or break down or tell me, I don't feel like welding this, it's too rusty. That's what a friend of mine's going through who bought a brand new top-of-the-line welder. It's never given me a lick of trouble, but my casters are coming loose. And I keep stacking cardboard boxes and milk crates on it to carry my welding tools. I think I'm going to make a caddy that rests on top. I'll put some weather stripping on it so it doesn't eat my paint off. But it'll come off easily so I can get in here to replace my spools of wire. And also, if I'm using my other welder or whatever, I can just pick it up and carry it away and use it with my arc welder or the eventual TIG welder that I plan to get. So first things first, I gotta get this side cover off and see about tightening up that caster. Alright, I got my bolts out, and there was a couple little screws in here. The larger bolts were 3/8, believe it or not. They were not metric. I'm shocked. And the little guys, my eyesight's pretty terrible. Let me see if I can read that. We're 1/4. So 1/4 got these out, 3/8 got these out. I saw a little bit of fluff and some fiberglass insulation in here, and I feared the worst, that maybe there was mice making a nest in here. But then I got this cover off, and lo and behold, we're pretty clean in here. I haven't checked the other side, so maybe I should shut my mouth. I might be jinxing myself. You got to be careful, guys. See this capacitor here? If that's got a charge in it and you touch both sides, you could get whacked, maybe even killed. So be careful not to touch anything in here. I do see some debris. I might just get the shop vac out and try and suck up. Looks like some kind of like a branch or a leaf. Get that cleaned up. And something was dropping oil in here. Looks like the ground's a little wet. I'm going to examine this, make sure there's nothing going on. Keep it clean. And right down there is the nut for the caster. I got to tighten that up. So we'll see what size that is and get that snug. So I figured out it was 9/16. I got my deep socket on there. You can see there's a threaded stud that goes up a little too far for a shallow socket. 9/16 got the nut off. I was going to just snug it up, but then it dawned on me, I don't want to have to do this again anytime soon. So I got the blue Loctite, which I believe is the re-entrable kind. These wheels are getting aged, so are these. I might be able to drill out that rivet and put some metal wheels on there with a bolt. But just in case these come apart and I have to replace them, I could have just welded them on from the outside with the welder. But then I would have had to grind them off if they went bad. So I'm just going to put it back together. I took the nut completely off. I'll put a little Loctite on the threads and put it back together nice and snug. And hopefully this repair lasts a good long time. Okay, I got that on there good and snug. And now I didn't realize how watery that Loctite was. It all oozed out of the tube on me when I turned it upside down. Hopefully I got enough on there to actually lock the threads down. Oh boy. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Alright, while I'm in here, this handle's a little loose. So when I find the socket that I misplaced, we're going to loosen it up, put some Loctite on it, and tighten it back down again. Wonderful. What did I do with the socket? There it is. Okay. I think I'll just loosen it until it's at the edge of the threads. Oof. This side's tight. Oh, Oh, because I could get to that side easier. I didn't have to take the cover off. I probably snugged it up before. Okay. Loose as it'll go without falling off. A little Loctite for you. A little Loctite for you. Okay, a lot of Loctite for you. Oh boy, that's too much. How about some paper towels for you? And get this snugged up. I'm working with it on the ground now because it was falling out of shape with the covers off up on top of the toolbox. So okay, nice and snug. This is 1/2 inch on the bolt, in case you have the same machine and you're having the same problem. All right, let's put it back together, I guess. First things first. Doing this side first because the other side, the hinge plates bolt through this side. So if I don't do this side first, I will regret it. Okay. Now for this side, put it upside down so gravity assists. Man, wasn't this hard taking it apart? Let me get a socket and get the ratchet on it. Is this a 3/8? Yes, it is. You can use this like a nut driver, help me keep from crossing the threads, hopefully. Wow, why is this so hard? Come on. There you go. Okay, be careful you don't cross the threads, guys. I hate putting this much leverage on something. I usually like to get it in at least 1 or 2 full turns so I know the threads aren't crossed. You can see it's going in like butter. So I did not cross the threads. But scary. I really don't feel like drilling this out to the next size up or trying to weld a nut back there. Alright, Don't tighten anything all the way until you've got them all started. Okay, I got them all started. Enough of this. Doing things the hard way. That's a little more like it. That's the way it rolled when I bought it. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the Funhouse. This is part of this is going to be in a different video, but I'm going to make a separate video for just this one thing. I had these boxes on top of my welder, and every time I rolled it in and out the door, I had to hold on to them so they didn't fall off the top here. And I'm not happy with that anymore. I want to step it up a notch. So I'm going to weld a frame that boxes out the top of this with angle iron, and I'm going to make it so that it has a little bracket that comes down off of it and supports this. I'm going to make a metal bracket that's going to hold 2 small milk crates,